Huzzah.
Huzzah! Leather bugs all around.
I'm sorry, did you say leather bags all around?
Oh, leather
And
bugs.
giant turkey legs
Yes!
and bugs.
The floppier your hat, the better.
Welcome back to Shattered Worlds RPG. I'm your lore master, Jeff, and with me tonight is the indescribable, the resplendent Ash.
You gotta say something.
I gotta say something. I'm like waving furiously at the camera. Hi, how are you?
I mean, it was kind of a pageant atmosphere, so waving,
Yeah.
Made sense.
The indescribable, indiscernible.
Possibly not real.
Ash has picked up a career in miming.
Dead air is my favorite thing in the whole world because I'm goth.
All right, and Jayme, what dead stuff are you into today?
I don't know. Why are you asking me that? I wasn't even in those woods.
Jayme.
Hello.
And Kristy.
Hi.
I think the bit is dried up, so I'm just gonna finish off with AJ. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm suddenly aware of mortality again. Let's have a podcast.
Last time on Shattered Worlds RPG, our heroes met up with some new folks, including Kristy's new character, who goes by the name of Zohra, or something to that effect. I put a little extra chutzpah into it.
Yeah.
So anyway, we met her group. They seem to be an organized trio of investigators, even though their costumes are sort of, what would you say? I guess let's describe your characters, Kristy and Ash, to AJ. No, AJ was here.
So
Yeah,
Ash needs to describe their character.
That's
Okay.
right. We got a tiny little bit based on some notes you shared with Kristy, but
Yeah.
now we'll get the whole deal.
So Beza is Christy's character's sister. She has long white hair, kind of a military look about her, very serious, severe, has a lot of frown lines. She's wearing black and red armor with a large metal shoulder pad. What is it? Those poltroon?
Oh, pauldrons.
Pauldron. Yes, just on. Yeah,
Those
she
are
has
the
like
things that hold your cape.
yeah, and she
Mhm.
has like a long red cape and a sort of a red tunic or tabard. She has a long red tabard. So sort of a medieval, and she's like bristling with modern weapons, and an energy weapon generator on one wrist.
I love a woman in full chainmail with a gun.
Yeah, so your group and theirs met up in a funny way. Basically, your sister.
We took a wrong turn at the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah. Your sister Zora went in and snuck up to the top of a stone wall and peeked down, and then just started chatting with. Or first, she left you a message that said, so she could talk to you quietly. It said, I'm gonna play or something to
Let's
that
have
effect?
some fun.
Let's have some fun. And then
Oh,
you were
no.
like, what?
Yeah, you
Don't
didn't
do
like that.
And then she did it anyway.
When Zora has fun is never good.
So I believe the group was conferring around the statue as Gale did some experimentation on it magically. You find this Gale person pretty unusual. Like, you've met one of the combat mages that is on this job, and they seem to see all kinds of stuff, see and hear and smell all sorts of stuff that you can't. But they're pretty buttoned down and not like losing their shit. Gale is just like gaga. And seems to have no gear for like pretending everything's chill. And just now, something appears to have charged her. And so let's get her reaction to this with an initiative roll.
Goodness, I forgot someone was like charging me.
Now, can we see this thing?
No, you just see like negative kind of wisps in the fog. I'll let you do an insight check to sort of follow her eyes and sort of guess where things are, but you can't see anything clearly.
That's a solid 18 on the old initiative.
Okay. 18. 25 for the creature. So yeah, if y'all want to roll insight checks.
I think I just might. I would love to know what's about to kill me. That's the second 4 in a row.
No,
Let's see what...
not for you, AJ. You know
Damn
it's
it.
coming. They're trying to figure out what's going on with you.
That's a light check.
Yes.
So 16.
That would be an 11 for Ebenezer to discern what's going on here.
Uh-huh.
I got a 16.
Tina got a 20-something. Nandashar missed. So, and who's left? Pavana? Yeah, she missed. So, who got the 16?
Besa did.
And so did Zora.
And Zora, okay.
Sisters.
So, sisters, at this point, you'd made a sort of snack sharing circle, and we're kind of swapping information back and forth. And Gale turns and sees this thing coming at you. It's like, it's sort of shape-shifting, but it's somewhere between a flying Chinese dragon, but sort of moray eel and a bit of seaweed. It's got all those different qualities to it, and it's just coming right at you. And Tina, because she thinks the way Tina does, charges you from across the clearing and goes, "Get down!" And sisters, do you want to do anything?
What is
This is, we can't see this, right? We just see the people reacting to the creature, not the
Right,
creature
you
itself.
see
Yeah.
Gale like staring in horror at some invisible thing.
I do not know. People are insane, I guess. Maybe some kind of show performance.
Just for my clarification, is Tina charging me now, or has she actively like gotten me to the ground?
No, she's lunging like across.
Okay, she's like almost at me.
Yeah, she's headed your way. I figure
Okay.
I'm going to try doing the initiatives simultaneous. For this time, I'm going to see, or at least I'm going to make it a little more player collaborative
Okie doke.
than we usually do it. I'm trying something new.
Is there like loose dirt on the ground or dust?
Yeah, from y'all's perspective, it's all dust and crumbling mortar and stone and
Okay. She'll try to grab like a handful of loose dirt and throw it at the ghost thing.
cool.
Seems logical.
Now you have no idea where it is, how far away it is, how big it is. So just kind of in front of Gale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how about Baze?
I have a motion sensor, cybernetics. Is that picking
Ooh, I love
anything up?
that. No, it isn't.
Okay.
Or if it is, it's not enough to ping
Yeah.
your device.
So being the very logical and strategic, I'll believe it when I see it sort of person, I'll start heading down toward the other group of Gale and the other characters, and sort of I'll charge up my weapon, my light weapon into a Morning Star, and just approach and see what happens. Basically, I'll intercept if someone looks like they're getting hurt. So I guess I'm holding my action.
So you're not going to go in between.
No, I'm just kind of going
Gale
down
and
in
Tina.
the area,
Okay.
so I can act if I need to.
Cool. So the people who are going to get to act are the creature, Tina, Ondashar, and Ondashar's out this turn. It's just Tina. And Ebenezer, you got an 11 on your check, right?
Yeah.
So the creature sweeps up poor Gale. Gale, I'm going to let you roll some kind of dodge
All right.
check here.
Well, let me check my.
No.
Do I have abilities that could help with this? Skills or anything? I have acrobatics or.
Yes, you're near the statue and a fountain. I'll let you like nimbly parkour off of those.
All right. So 7, and then acrobatics plus 2, 22.
22, not quite.
Ah,
Oh, everybody has 2 action points. Did anybody hold any over from last time? Do you remember?
I'm
Are we
pretty sure
starting over fresh?
Oh yeah. I don't think did I use an action point last time? I don't think I did.
Okay, let's just say everybody has 2 for this time.
Well, I'll go ahead and use one on this for sure.
Okay, nice. So you dive out of the way, slide under the statue, and bounce off the wall. And this thing goes and passes through the stone wall and just floats away. Tina, not knowing what's going on, turns to intercept Beza. And Ondashar is next. Did I have you guys roll initiative?
Yeah, you had me roll initiative. I rolled an 18.
I'm thinking the other 3. I guess, do you want to try to diffuse this so it's not a combat, or do you want to, like, kind of run it that way?
I would like to try to diffuse the situation.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, Tina's there, like, sliding between you and Gale, and Ondashar, like, whips his cape back a little bit and exposes a weapon.
Is everything okay? There seemed to be some danger. This person was afraid.
Big eel. Very big eel. But scary teeth.
Eel is in water. Is not water here.
Well, eel here.
You hear a heavy thrumming of wind, and this kind of fog rolls up over the stone wall and past the fountains and the statue towards everyone, including you, Gale, and you smell the creature coming back.
Ugh.
And it smells like some memory from your childhood, a little like that spell Ebenezer got hit with.
Almonds again.
So yeah, a strong memory from your younger days.
So, but now that's just Gale that's experiencing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The rest of yous maybe see a few pebbles and dust swirl down, but it could have been incidental. That happens from time to time in here.
Gale, are you being attacked?
Yes, currently being attacked. Yes, hi. I know you guys can't see anything because apparently I'm crazy or something, but very big eel with like a lizard face coming right at me, and I guess also us now.
Okay, Gale, Tina comes over and sort of looms around you. And Andashar sees what she's doing and realizes that's probably the best move. So he gets on one side of you and draws both weapons. And he says, "You should probably get down. We'll try to soak the damage."
Okay, I'll try to like point it out to you guys, I guess.
You hear a whoom, and it's like this symphony kind of shapes around the island you're on, and all these colors sort of float your direction like it's kicking up floating scales that are picking up prismatic light from unknown sources, and they're turning to dust as they sprinkle your way. And then you see the creature loom up out of the depths like a sperm whale coming up over the side of a ship, and its bottom of its jaw is coming right towards you, and Andashar's on that side.
And it just came through the floor. It just came through the floor like a whale.
Gale took too many mushrooms.
It's going to try to make another move. Do you want to dodge or stay put?
Well, I mean, the whole thing of it is like I can't really like because I can dodge myself, but now this is a whole group thing because everyone's surrounding me.
Yeah.
Do we have anything as far as like protection magic? Shit.
Oh, don't you have Unity? You can create some kind of life field. Try to
yeah.
repel it.
Yeah, I'll spend some Unity to make a little shield in like the direction of the general area of the creature.
So that's a shadow check.
Shadow check.
It got a 24.
Ooh. I don't think this is gonna do it. Yeah, no, that I would have to use another action point. I'm just gonna eat it. 21.
Okay. It just chomps right through your field, and you see bits of it sort of flake off, and it sort of looms, and it almost like surrounds the whole field and you, and sweeps it up in its majestic sweep. And you feel yourself lifted off your feet, and then things get really weird. Because now you're in a long ago memory. Let's consult our notes here.
Oh, dear God.
So you're on the grass outside
Mm-hmm.
in your Sky City. I think we called it Sunrise City.
I think so, yeah.
So yeah, it's in fact it's a sunrise, and so everything's like the lights coming up almost like from beneath the city, almost lighting up all the glass and warming the trees, and there's genetically modified plants that stretch up and spell out products for you to buy. No, I'm kidding. They're not quite that bad. And you're walking your pet turtle. It's a very slow walk across the grass.
I'm gonna need a name on that turtle.
If you didn't think it was Shelby.
I believe, in fact, it's Cuppy.
Oh, yeah, copy.
That's so cute.
So, yeah. And then you hear music from one of the entertainment peddlers that rides their... It's like a pedicab with like the latest videotapes that you can zoom to your Zune. And yeah, the ice cream and other discounted items and things. There's like stuffed animals hanging off the corners and whatnot. And yeah, this guy pedals up and a bunch of kids run over and they're all excited. What do you do?
I see the kids coming over, like, not. I always get attention when I go walk the turtle because who walks a turtle? So I just kind of like let the kids get at.
Okay, so you're looking over at them. Are you wistful? Do you wish they would hang out with you?
Oh, I thought you said the kids were coming around to chase a turtle.
No, they're going up to the peddler to get ice cream and books and things.
Oh, I'm probably also going to get ice cream because I want to
Okay,
give some
nice.
to the turtle.
So because you're 7, you drop the leash and cross the lawn. And the guy goes, "Is that your turtle?" And
Huh?
you turn around and the music swells and you breathe all sharply. And you see the turtle go tumbling off the edge of the railing there, down into the winds of Veritas.
What?
And Gale loses her whole shit.
Oh my god.
Jeff, how could you?
No.
This was
my
AJ's
fault.
idea.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just killing someone's random, like, happy flashback turtle.
I did this to
Terrible.
myself.
Okay. Totally valid.
How did Gale react to this moment?
I think she got completely choked up in that moment. Like she full seized, like locked right up. Like she hasn't thought about that in a very long time.
Okay, so the annoying peddler's music goes all warpy and weird, and we come back to everyone standing around Gale. Andashar is like patting you down, Gale, trying to make sure you're still alive. And she is non-responsive. It's like she just went into a coma.
Sora. Well, can she do first aid?
Yeah, sure. It'll be like a diagnosis. Give me a light check and add your medicine or first aid.
It's just first aid. So plus 14, 20?
20, yeah. So, it's like she's in a deep dream state. So she probably just needs to be woken up.
It's like she's just asleep, but very, very asleep. Must wake her. Should give her a little like slap on the cheek.
Okay.
Does she wake up?
Everyone trying
Gale.
to find the invisible hose.
Gale, give me a shadow check to get out of this mess. And
19.
you can use mana to increase your roll. You'll need 3. This is my new rule. Defeating torture and mental domination. Would you like to spend those points?
I'll burn 3.
Okay. So Gale starts coming around, and Gale, you just see Andashar looking down at you, stricken, and he's holding you. And beside him is the wacky face of Zora, who has apparently just kind of lightly slapped you.
I think it's like that reaction of like you've just woken up from something you weren't expecting, and you do the quick like left, right, and then jolt up.
Oh, I am very sorry. Should that have been a kiss from the prince?
No, I guess not. That wasn't really a response to your thing. I'm sorry if that offended you.
I can leave room. It would be better.
No, I think this was fine.
Okay, in all serious, you are feeling okay?
Is that thing still here? I'm fine now, but it.
You will have to tell us if still here. We cannot see.
Oh God, yeah, you're right. Shit.
Gale, you smell the smell from earlier, whatever that was, and you hear the like inception noise off in the distance, and you see some of those like rainbow scales, kind of, but it seems to have gone deeper. Jayme wrote in the chat. Sorry, Jayme wrote in the chat the smell of turtle soup. So.
Oh.
Probably not.
Maybe what the fuck, dog?
I apologize.
Label out, put it in a cuppy.
Oh.
The smell of it is it seems unconnected to your particular reverie. It's like strawberries and hazelnuts or something.
Beza, do you have anything for nerfs?
For nerfs?
Yes, nerfs. You know, like, she's so on edge.
Oh no,
It's okay. It went
nerves.
whatever direction down is here.
What?
Sister Pavana runs to the edge of the platform and peeks over. And she says, "I'll be damned, I can't see a thing."
There's still some rainbow dust everywhere. If you want to get someone to, can anyone else? I think you already answered it. Some other people can see here, right?
Can see. Cannot see what you see.
You must be very special. Or crazy.
You know what? I haven't decided yet.
Sister Pavana comes back. Yes, we have a couple of combat mages in the outfit, but they haven't told us much of what they see.
Can I
Need to know and
I
all
have
that.
cybernetic eyes. I'm gonna shift to different spectrums of light, infrared, ultraviolet, night vision. Do I see anything different?
Arcane.
Cool. Yeah. Over the course of your mission, it's been about 2 months. You've done this dozens of times. Never seen anything worth looking at other than the odd reflected glow of something. But it comes and goes and seems to have no pattern. So, yeah. Nope. Nothing like that. You are a little annoyed by Sister Pavana giving up security information there, but what can you do?
Yeah.
It's a flat team structure.
I do not like this. Needs to be a chain of command.
Did someone used to like run the place or something?
Pavana says, this again. Well, Crunch, would you mind? And she kind of beckons you around
I'll
the
be
corner.
right back. Obviously, someone has recognized my natural authority in the situation. Yes, yes.
Yes. So this lovely, kind person in her 30s brings you around the corner, and she says, Mr. Crunch, I'm glad no blood was spilled there. That was very strange. Is your friend okay? Is there something we need to know about?
I wish I could tell you. Ever since we set foot in this weird place, my dear Gale has been seeing all kinds of things. Oh, I'm ever so worried. I was hoping you'd know if there's some kind of cure for this weird ailment.
It seems to afflict those who are sensitive to magic and its deep workings.
Oh,
Not everyone seems to have that experience, however. For a creature to directly target someone with no rhyme or reason, could it have something to do with that statue?
I don't know. And we did just arrive here. It's a rather creepy statue. I believe Gale sees more details of it than we do, though.
Of course.
To me, it just looks like... I mean, it's all right if you're into that kind of thing.
Well, I would like to offer our services.
Oh.
It sounded as if you had a tentative direction in mind. We'd be happy to escort you.
So Crunch, there's no way Crunch is going to say he didn't. So he's just going to be like, yes, of course. I know. I've got a pretty good idea. And we would be happy to allow you to join us. Break bread, share snacks, sing songs on our journeys. All that.
That sounds delightful. Do you think we will need to restrain Ms. Zauber?
Oh, I should hope not. I mean, good luck if you try. She throws a mean slap.
Oh. She kind of smiles slightly and looks back.
Fuck your whole day up.
Well, all right then. Well, let's get moving, I guess. And she heads back to the group.
Crunch just follows along, trying to look like as official and, important as possible. Very important business.
It had whiskers, it had scales. I don't know what was going on. Does that happen all the time here?
No.
It feels like the only thing that's happened.
You see that we are not in the water, though, right? Like, when you look around, you see that we are in the air, yes? On the ground, but in the air.
Yeah, but it went, I just saw it kind of go down.
Okay, I just making sure, because you say is eel.
Yeah, it's like a eel with like a snake head, like lizard, like looks like a bearded dragon.
Oh, it's very different.
Bearded dragon face, eel body.
Maybe we should catch. Eel is very tasty.
Oh God, I would actually like some sushi right now. But not that. Not that, because that I don't like that. I don't like that one.
You have vacuum sealed seafood meals in your dimensional inventory if you want to
Look,
break
yes.
those out at any point.
That's the title of the episode.
So Sister Pavana walks up and she says, Ambassador Crunch, or I guess you haven't told her you were an ambassador yet, huh?
I can't imagine that. I mean, I probably just muttered it on the way.
I'm an ambassador, you know.
Ambassador Crunch and I decided that it would be best to travel as a group, considering the danger that whatever that creature was poses going forward. I thought it might be best if we take point on either end of the journey. So I'll pick up the rear and Beza and Zora go up front. Does that sound good to everybody?
You skinny ambassador men. You're behind me.
Yes, gladly.
Do Zora and Besa suddenly have a way of seeing what's in front of them?
I mean, they've traveled this place enough without it.
Yeah, but I feel like it's rough for them to take point if I'm the only one who can see what's coming at us.
So is this a volunteering situation? Are you volunteering to go ahead?
Like, I don't think I should be the only one up front, but I think I should be up front.
All right, the three of you are up front. Oh, four of you with Crunch.
It's all
Crunch
of
is
us. It's all
behind.
of us up
He's
front.
behind. Yes.
Oh, I just mean near the front.
Yeah.
So it'll be the three of you and then a little gap maybe, and then Crunch and who else? Tina. And then on to Shar and Pavana.
So we've been traveling with in our group. There, you said there was War Mage.
Back at the camp, there's only a couple of them, so they mostly stay at the library. They rarely go out on missions.
Okay, but would they have seen these things and conveyed that, hey, there's invisible things that only wizards can see, or is that information they don't share?
I guess you're in security. Let's do a history roll, or a knowledge roll, see if you might have overheard somebody talking or come across a piece of paper or whatever. You're really not supposed to know anything about mage sight.
Fair enough. I don't have anything that really.
It'll just be a light check.
Okay, so just straight light check would be a 19.
Yeah, that's good enough. You've heard them talk about the various creatures, but they mostly stay away from them. There's only been a few close calls where they needed to put up a force field or anything.
Would Zora know anything she's got magical research and ancient technology and original peoples and all that stuff?
Sure, yeah. You know that these creatures are pretty much benign. There is a little bit of stuff in surviving lore about people that were driven mad inside the in-between. People that went native and just lived there on their own, and you don't know how they survive, where they get their food or anything, but yeah, there were a few stories of people that took off from their party, never to be seen again, or occasionally murmured, like Bigfoot, or, there's a few cryptids out there, sort of.
Great. So it is possible, is maybe like a fantasy story or a folk tale is something kind of like what you tell children, is a story like the Big Feet the Sasquatch, where there is the creature out in the wilderness that scares the people, and sometimes the people get kind of obsessed, and so they go out and they try to follow the creature, and they just stay out there forever. Is no good thing, but it maybe is possible, is one of these things, but I cannot say, I cannot see. So is the only closest thing I know from what I read and what I learn.
Okay, there's a lot going on right now, so I'm not about to argue with you about whether or not Bigfoot is real.
Oh no, Bigfoot totally not real. It's so silly. It's big animal ape man. Come on.
There's still there's some proof. There's some proof.
Okay.
Tina says there were a couple of roaming mountain people on Deverakar, but I'm pretty sure they were just colonists that went a little loopy.
Probably never shave, yeah. Sorry, Beza, were you going to say something?
I only believe in something if I kill it. Then it is real. I kill a Bigfoot, Bigfoot is real.
Is good policy.
All right, excellent. Well, I went inside of this fish, so it was real.
Is fair. Technically, nightmare is real. Because it happened to you.
Okay, but was I asleep before I went inside the fish?
I do not know.
It's a common question.
I could not see, so I don't know. But I am not saying that the fish is nightmare. I just making comparison. So stomach ache is real. We cannot see, but we know what happened. Does make sense?
It does now. Okay. I'm just a little... It feels like everyone here thinks I'm crazy, so that's where I'm at right now.
I can't
Andashar's
tell.
like, no, Gale. We're behind you 100%.
That's not as reassuring as you think it is.
I can't tell joke make you feel better. You want joke?
I would love a joke.
What's your comment? No arms, no legs, in your swimming pool.
I don't know. What do you call them there with no arms and no legs in your swimming pool?
Bob.
Oh, I have one. I have one. Do you want to hear?
Do.
Pavana says, guys,
What do you
I'm
call,
sorry.
What do you call cow with no legs? Ground beef.
What do you call cow with two leg?
What?
Lean beef.
Pavana says, well, I appreciate that we're no longer talking about humans with physical problems, but let's just get moving. I think one of you said something about a dusty planet.
Yep, we're supposed to go out to a dusty planet and meet our friend there.
Okay, well, and she looks around, like wondering which direction that's supposed to be. And the statue kind of looks down at you, Gale. Maybe it wants to say something. You can't really read its expressions very well.
Guys, I know I literally already said it sounds like I'm crazy. I think the statue wants to talk to me.
Is okay.
Tina pats him on the back. Go ahead, buddy.
Honestly, I'm a little jealous. Not everyone gets to talk to a statue. That's pretty cool. Go for it.
All right, I guess I'm gonna do this. And I just kind of like toddle up to the statue.
Okay, Ondashar's right beside you, his gun out, his hand on his hilt of his blade. The statue says Gale Zauber.
And it knows my full Christian name. All right.
I have studied your mind. You communed with the being known as the hybrid. You gained some understanding of the in-between paths, and that knowledge is still growing, like a tree putting down roots. To find your destination, look outward. The dusty world awaits you just beyond the place you came in.
Gale's just kind of transfixed for like a good maybe 5 or 6 seconds after it's done, just kind of like shakes out of it. Okay. Weird, but I know where to go now.
Okay, it's good.
Is very good.
We just have to go back the way that Crunch and I came in. And then a little further than that.
Crunch kind of glances up at the statue, and he kind of says loudly, "It'd be nice if the statue could have drawn us a map or something. Is that possible?" Or guess,
I mean,
guess
I
not.
know it can speak and all, but I don't know if it has hands.
Oh,
It says, tell the lesser beings that I have a proposition. You may carry me with you in an item of treasured significance.
Gale just starts wordlessly opens up the inventory, starts digging around for literally anything.
Ondashar's like, what's happening? What did it say?
The statue wants us to go. It wants to take us with it. It wants to take us with it. It wants us to take it with us. I need to find something that I care about.
Tina goes, this whole statue? It's pretty big.
I'm not questioning things anymore. I saw a whale go through the whatever this version of Earth is.
Beza, do you think you are strong enough to carry the statue?
I do not know. I can try.
Pull out the lab coat from my old college. I kept it.
Oh, interesting.
That would be very cute on statue.
I just kind of like fashion a bag out of it
So you wrap up the little sleeves.
because I don't know what
and,
it means by inside of an item.
The statue looks down at it and he says, am I invited?
You guys want statue to come with us?
Is there any reason that Zora would think that this is a bad idea?
Well, nothing like this has happened before. There are some immortal beings that live in this realm. It's not known if they're gods or demons or spirits. A lot of literature about them has been destroyed. They're feared. You certainly wouldn't invite one into your clothing, but, you know, different strokes.
Can you ask what is? Is God? Is demon? Is immortal soul? What is?
I didn't think to ask.
Well, that is why I'm asking if you can ask what is.
Oh, right, yes. Hi, statue. First of all, what do I call you? Because it feels rude to just define you as statue. But second of all, what exactly are you?
Majah de Gultaman. I am a tool, nothing more.
Majah de Gultaman?
Magic Goatman, you remember?
Oh, right. Majada Goatman. Okay, so
It's a common mistake. He doesn't actually say that.
they say their name is Majada Goatman, and it's a tool. If that means something to what you're asking.
I don't know, does it?
That doesn't mean anything. I mean, people have called me a tool before. It doesn't mean anything.
Oh.
Tools can be useful.
Yeah.
Tools serve many purposes, or one purpose, but it's a very useful purpose.
This is true, yes. It's kind of a compliment, if you put it that way.
All right, so do you want me to put him in my jacket?
So, Beza, for your money, it could just be an artifact that can sort of create a copy of its consciousness for some period of time, like an AI, but ancient tech. But it could also be something that requires an invitation. Gale really seems to be like pulling the group here.
Kind of sounds like a Dracula to me, but it can go. Is your coat?
All right.
Now, technically, this group has met a Dracula, so that's fun.
Yep. We sure did. We sure did meet a Dracula.
Anybody else want to weigh in? You get the creature or the tool?
I mean, if it causes any trouble, we can just toss it over the edge. It's fine.
But that code is treasured by Gale. She would be reluctant to release it.
Oh, that's a good point.
If it causes trouble, I will kill it.
Uh,
I will find a way. Everything can be killed.
All right, I won't tell it that part. Get in.
Okay, the coat shakes briefly and lights up slightly, and that's about it. And the statue's eyes close and it goes dim.
And the coat gets a mouth.
No, nothing freaky happens. You think probably you have to wear it to communicate with it. You don't know.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe just like send a message to it. You may be able to stuff it in your inventory. I don't know.
I mean, at this point, I guess I just kind of like wrap it around my waist.
Cool. That's a good look. So Jayme did a bit in the chat that we should probably address. Jayme, would you like to?
I said the coat becomes stonewashed.
I'm leaving the call. It's been a great run, everyone. Goodbye.
The discerning eye would notice that it looks a little dustier. There's a few grains of sand in the pocket, but that's about it. Good bit, though.
Thank you.
Okay, so unless anybody has anything else, we can skip to the journey to the door.
Sounds good.
Let's go.
Okay, so it's a fraught, harrowing mission. Gale, you see all kinds of weird beasties. None of them charge you quite, but there's a few close calls, some weird fungus rats, and a thing that sort of sprayed itself across the air. It's hard to describe. Sort
Okay,
of a
everyone pluck your
flower
nose.
Vagina thing.
What did she just say?
Excuse me.
Everyone plug your nose. It smells so bad.
Well, that's the thing, though. There's like great fun smells mixed in there. You know, it's not all terrible. It gives you all sorts of different feelings. And you arrive at the Null Gate. Back to Devarikar. You think there's a control unit on a yellow stanchion. It's like a console, like kind of a Star Trek thing, but it's all old and looks sort of stony.
One might even say stonewashed.
The stonewashed console. And it's up on this big, broad pedestal similar to what they had on the other one. Beza and Zora, this is the first time you're seeing a new one. And it's pretty exciting. You may be the first people in your team to find one. And if you can secure it, much honor will flow to your house and you'll get a big pay bonus. So that's pretty exciting. Pavana is just staring up at it, ecstatic, just amazed.
You know, Beza, and she's kind of saying this off to the side, is great that we find this, and is great for mission and glory of house and everything, but, you know, also another side is maybe freedom.
Mm-hmm.
You ever
I
think?
hear you. Maybe. I think house can kiss my ass sometimes, but also it's been my life. I cannot imagine life outside of military, outside of family.
Oh, I have to imagine. Why not just do?
I will think about this. Sometimes I do not trust you, sister. You lead me into trouble quite a bit, but sometimes you are very wise. So, we'll have to see.
Sometime you don't trust. I think you trust never.
Oh, by the way, Gale, like the stone that wraps around these weird pods, sort of like matrix pods that go around the outside of the stone gate. There's runes all in them, and they're faintly glowing. And the glow sort of travels from chunk of runes to the next, almost like outlining words. Almost like it's speaking to you or something. It's really interesting.
Can I roll like an arcane knowledge to see if I can read it?
Short of using a spell, there's just no way to read these old languages.
Damn. Guys, the gate looks like it's also talking to me. Hey, Magic Man, can the gate talk too?
Do you touch the coat?
Yes, I touch the coat. I kind of like pick it up off of the sand.
Okay, a holographic image of Magic Goat Man appears. I'm just gonna call him that. I mean, whatever.
Thank you. Yes.
I've been trying to say
It's what
Magic
we all
Man.
He appears all like bronzed and sexy and gleaming. His realistic pubic hair is perfectly back in place now.
I forgot about the realistic pubic.
His horns are all glossy. He looks
How
great.
am I missing this?
So if our listeners are wondering when to send in that first piece of fan art, now's the time.
Please do.
Leave my DMs alone.
So he says this is a null gate. It appears to be functioning correctly. It's giving you information about what's beyond the gate before you get within the automatic activation area. So before you step onto the stone circle, it kind of lets you know what's going on the other side.
Oh, okay. So it's like a little window before you get out.
It's probably explaining like how much oxygen there has and
Oh,
stuff
okay.
like
Oh,
that.
wow. Oh, much more intense than I thought. Okay, so I guess we just step through here. thank you guys for bringing us here. It was very nice to meet you.
Oh, it's good to meet you too. This is all you need?
Yeah, we just had to come here.
Sister Pavana says, well, it's within our mission brief to make sure you get back where you're going safely. I think at least one of us should go through with you.
I volunteer myself and Zor.
I think it's good plan. You don't know what's on the other side. I mean, you know it's where the place, but you don't know what a dangerous precipice on the other side. Oh no, don't fall.
Crunch, you've seen this shit before. This is classic intelligence agents trying to secure every bit of, valuable property.
So yeah, Crunch is going to be. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Yes, the more the merrier. 1 second. I just thought of a joke, little in joke with me and Gale. They kind of drag Gale off.
All right. I'll go with you, Crunch. You guys are gonna love the other side. Everyone can see the same stuff.
Oh yes, it's so fun. Gale.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't trust them in the least. Have you, by any chance, noticed like all their jokes involve missing limbs? Like every last joke, someone's missing arms or legs, and they think it's so funny. And I've been fake laughing this whole time because I'm a little worried.
I mean, they let us here, didn't they? They wouldn't have helped us if they were meaning to hurt us.
Well, unless they're just, leading us on.
I mean, what are they gonna? They've never seen the outside. What are they gonna do with it? What are they gonna even do once they get out there? They have no idea what's going on.
That's true. I think we should just be careful. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you saw me make one of them drop their gun earlier. I think we'll be fine.
All right. But now they know you can do that, so they may be ready for it.
I think that's the only thing they've seen me do.
All right. Yeah, so they haven't seen what I can do either.
Exactly.
I do a little pose, a little Shatner pose.
Are you out of the lander for this one?
What's that?
Are you out of the loader for that pose?
Oh, I think I'm probably like balancing precariously on the loader.
I press the
Nice.
eject button.
No! I've got to activate parachute, float back down. So yeah, then Crunch just like really like obviously loudly fake laughs, and he's just like, "Oh, it's the best joke." All right, let's go back.
Yeah, let's go back. Yeah.
I'm gonna detect lie.
Oh no!
Oh, I love it.
I do not trust these people either. I rolled a 1. They're on the level. We are good.
Yeah, you're good.
I like this. I like this Crunch guy. He's a little too old for me, but I wouldn't say no.
Oh my god. Would not kick him out of bed for crumbs.
Pavana gets together with her teammates and she says, we should send the scarab back and I'll have to stay behind. Can you set up a cloaking gun over there? And she kind of points to a couple rocks where you could situate an automatic defense weapon. So if the need arose at some point, it could stun, quote unquote, anybody who's acting unruly near the gate.
Okay.
And leave me the controls.
Okay, I will do as I am told.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, wait, thank you, Magic Goraman. You're free to go, I guess. And I don't think you can come back with us.
Anywhere that coat travels, That is where I will be until banished.
Oh. Okay. Just tie the coat back around.
Nice.
Got a little Pokemon in my lab coat.
Here, why don't you give to me, Scarab?
I think Beza carries it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Beza,
Yes.
come to me for a second.
Oh, we've got a sister sidebar.
Yeah, I was in the process of unloading the automatic gun or whatever, and I'll start putting it back, and I'm real grouchy about it. Like, oh, it's the middle thing,
Oh
and
no,
I gotta come.
it's okay. I come to you. I come to you. Yes, I did not see. There's no way I can stay. I want you to come with me.
It's been a long time since we were children, and we've not seen each other in years, but you are still my sister, and I will still protect you. I will always protect you. So if you go, I will follow.
I appreciate this. I have a lot of money. There's no worry there.
If you sent back a coded message to your handler in the family, you could tell them that you're going to secure the other side of the gate. So at least you'd have plausible deniability if you decided you wanted to come back at some point. So you don't have to decide right here, right now, if you are bailing on all your responsibilities and stuff.
Well,
Yes,
they already know that we're going to the other side, and they don't know what's going to happen when we go over there. So I think I could just leave it at that.
If need be, you can just kill all these folks once you're on that side.
You can still collect on my 2-year warranty.
All right, let's take a quick 5-minute break, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Who wants to go up to the gate to the console?
I mean, Gale feels like she has more experience, so she will.
Okay, so Zora and Gale go up to it. As soon as Gale gets onto the top step, the gate thrums and does that weird thing that the others have seen, but Beza and Zora are seeing the first time. Sort of ripples like a sheet being shook back and forth, and purple and gray and stuff. And the pods sort of glow pinkishly, and it starts to fog kind of around, but it doesn't seem to be fixed at a particular point. And you see as you come near, the console lights up, and to the others it looks kind of drab, but to you it looks like a holographic interface. And it's customizable. Like, you don't know what all the stuff does. All you know is the one before seemed to be automated on off, and this one probably is. But you didn't actually manipulate the board back there.
I think there may be some controls that we need to have access to in order to go through here.
Are you touching the coat?
I'm touching the coat. I'm grabbing it. Like, hey, how do we do this? Well, you didn't have to do controls last time.
Yes. Grip this area here, and there's sort of a goopy, spongy type image, and you grip that, and you have to turn it slowly clockwise until it clicks, and then you hear a gloop sound off to your left, and some other weird, almost seems like maybe water's moving through the pipes around the gate, and then the gate goes and floods open from the center, and you see just a dark chamber. No lights, no nothing. And it smells sterile, like it's a shut-in place. Like it's been closed up for a long time.
Do I see anything with my night vision?
God damn it. No, I'm sorry. I just saw the chat.
I think you'll make it very happy.
AJ says, "Did the gate just come?" In that tone of
like
voice,
it.
obviously.
It sounded like it. You told me to grip a goopy thing and I turn it clockwise.
Grip a goopy thing. Here we go.
Find the magic
gate just
button.
came.
AJ, find the magic button.
That's right.
Everything in my body hurts.
So yeah, that's it. There's the other side. Tina's like, it's pretty dark.
Do I see anything with my night vision, infrared, ultraviolet, etc.?
Yeah, you see it is the part you can see is similar to this chamber, but more decorated. There's like carvings on pillars and on the walls, like is a frieze, a statue wall.
Mm.
Like it's carved out of stone. It's like that. If there was paint, it's eroded, but you can see all the shapes.
This ancient temple on the other side. There's nothing of interest.
Wait, what?
There's nothing of interest on the other side.
No. You said there was a temple?
Like carvings and whatnot.
Is things that I think is cool, so Beza thinks is totally boring. You know?
Oh my god!
It's
Wait,
very boring.
Tina, weren't you here?
I was on the surface, but let me see. She gets a flashlight out and looks through. She's like, "Those look like what we saw out on the surface, or what I saw out on the surface."
Okay, cool. So then we know exactly where we are then. This is great.
Maja says, "Good luck on your journey. We will speak again when you return."
Thank you.
Basil will salute.
Salute to Pavana?
Well, the people we're leaving behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just Pavana. Tina
I think it's a
wants
metaphorical
to
salute.
get back. Just saluting the...
Yeah. Just
Oh, the scarab. Are you sending the scarab back?
yeah.
Okay. Are you sending a message with it or going dark?
Just go dark.
We're going
Okay.
to kill the people.
They won't have no arms or legs. It'll be awesome.
We call them ground beef. We call them Bob.
Just like we had planned.
So Andashar and Pavana go off separately, and they're whispering together. And Gale, you feel a twinge of jealousy for some reason. They seem to vibe. And he hands her something, and gives her a sharp nod, and then comes back to you.
I pretend I don't notice that. I don't got room for that right now.
He's probably giving her his phone number, if you know what I'm saying.
Up, crunch.
All right, so y'all go through the gate. Who wants to go through first?
Zora will go.
I must go with Zora. We'll check Zora. It's my job.
We're like fighting each other. Like, no, I go.
Yes.
I go.
Meanwhile, the gate's 50 feet wide.
Yeah.
Can I just walk past it, scroll through?
Hell yeah. Crunch, 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 crunch. Goes through.
Gale
It's
right by
really
your side.
slow robot in the background. That's what we're fighting. I peek back through. It's pretty cool in here, everybody.
Yeah, come on.
So you've got your high beams on now that you don't have to worry about the purple fog. And yeah, sure enough, it's this vast cylindrical chamber with it's kind of like Machu Picchu style. All the like stones fit together perfectly, and there's almost all the pillars remain, but in a really wide exit, like you could probably fit 4 soldiers abreast. It's just full of rubble, giant stones.
See, I told you it's boring in here.
Yeah, but we know where we are. That's great. This could have dumped us anywhere. We actually know this location.
But the only exit is like caved in.
It seems to be, yeah. It's like this big round room. The gates in the center with its own console. And yeah, about, I don't know, 100 feet across the way is that closed exit. There may be secret doors or something.
Hey, air must be coming
ladders.
from somewhere, so there must be vents, perhaps.
How much room do we have in the chamber?
Oh, it's vast. It's like 60 feet tall, 100 feet, 250 feet in diameter.
All right. Everyone get very far away from the blocked off exit. Everyone follow me. And we get a safe distance away from possible shrapnel.
Okay, so you're kind of behind one of the pods on the side of the gate.
Wonderful. And I cast blast at the exit.
Okay, cool. Give me a roll. And I'm letting you add 4 because it's a stationary object.
Wonderful.
I'll put Zora in my personal force field.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
You have a limited oxygen field around the loader, which you can harden brief periods. And then there's an emotional force field. There's an emergency force field.
Get away! I'm closed off right now. Don't want to talk about it.
In the event of a cave in, you can put up the arms, and the force field will cover you.
And it has arms in case you need uppies.
Yeah. Oh, that was great.
Anyway, that was a 25 on the blast.
Oh, hell yeah. So roll me damage. This is 66.
Oh my god, do I have that many d6 on the table? All right. Yes, I do. Okay, here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. Make some room here.
And it's going to be +3 per die.
Oh shit. Okay.
Once you know how many dice you have.
All right. So 5. This is adding the +3 to the rolls already. And you said 66?
Yeah.
All right. So adding +3 to all these rolls, I got a 5, a 5, a 5, a 4, an 8, and a 6. So 15, 19, 27.
33. Okay. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you blow up an entire boulder. Stones go flying up the stairs and back into the room. There's just pebbles raining down as they ricochet towards you all. And you hear some more settling, and then more stones come down. So you may have done a dent, or it may be a totally busted up structure that'll keep filling in. It's hard to say unless you go up close and investigate.
Ah, crap. Looks like we gotta check out that area then. Uh, hey, uh, are you guys good at in uh like surveillance?
I can search around, yes. Please do not blow things up anymore.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, I'll hold back on that.
Thank you.
So you do a perimeter sweep, you and Beza, and onto Sharantina go the other way. And so give me rolls. This will be investigation. You just need to get a 20.
Oh, yes, I did.
Wunderbar.
Beza.
I'm still adding. No, I got the 15.
Okay.
I was 21.
So after about 10 minutes or so of careful investigation, you come across a weird sort of gargoyle head. It's in a group of 4, but one seems more weathered than the others, and you twist it counterclockwise, and this whole stone door opens up, revealing a void behind it.
Oh, look at this funny thing. This is like gargoyle. It's totally out of place.
Now, Beza and
It's so funny.
Zohra, give me dodge checks.
$19.
What is 7 plus 14 is 21.
Okay, so you both take half damage. You get hit by darts. They must have some kind of poison in them because it does 7 damage to your vitality.
Does it get through my personal force field?
Oh, your personal force field has 10, right?
20, I think you told me.
20. Okay, so no, it plinks off harmlessly. And I guess Beza or Zora's with you.
Even if she's not close enough, she has armor, but we never gave it a value.
I think you've got the best quality armor, so that's 8. So yeah, you're not poisoned either. It just sticks. There's like needles all down your arm. And now there's a pathway into a dungeon for you.
Okay, so I search for traps.
Anybody want to talk about the barn door or the horse?
No, I have no horse.
Is that another one of Gale's doomed pets?
We must talk about gazebo.
You don't find any further evidence of traps.
Or dead animals.
And whoever has their Virtua goggles on can tell that there is a slight breeze now going into that tunnel. So there may be air back there somewhere. The air in here was getting pretty stale, actually. So do y'all want to go through there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I will take point.
Wherever they tell us to go, I'm just gonna go.
So these are pretty narrow corridors, and they turn a lot. So at most, there'll be like 3 of you in view of whatever at any time. And we'll start there. in these spooky tunnels next time on Shattered Worlds RPG.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Do you want to have any banter as we go to credits?
I can't believe you think no arm, no legs joke is like sinister. It's so sad.
You didn't hear that?
You should hear some jokes that we, grandmother tell us. A very, very sick woman, her.
For all you know, Crunch is a big fan of the no arm, no legs jokes.
I just don't normally think about a person with no arms and no legs.
For all you know, Zora have implant in the ear.
No!
Beza definitely does. So much so
Oh,
in
no!
the face.
Oh no!
What, like a hearing aid or a cochlear? Like what?
But I like you.
Well, I should hope so. Everyone wants to be a very likable fellow.
You say that.
All right, we're back into a dungeon. How's everybody feel?
This was a good episode. I liked this one.
Yes.
Well, good. Good. Any highlights?
I like the banter between the sisters a lot.
Yeah, the banter between the sisters is excellent.
Yeah.
I like Gale's continued freak out. It's always fun.
Yeah.
And poor Cuppy.
Yes.
Puppy.
Copy.
It doesn't help that, in my mind, I'm picturing this almost like cartoony, like turtle, with like.
You're imagining like a young Yertle situation.
Mhm.
Yeah! Like the big, like, padded feet almost, So sad. And then Jeff described it as like tumbling and spinning away. So it's like
Okay, here's the
Terrible.
thing.
extra.
I gave him bullet points. He did the rest himself.
Oh!
I gave him details. He took his sick, twisted mind and he did whatever he wanted with them.
That turtle flew. That turtle was the stuff of legend.
They say some people did see a turtle fly that day.
You look up at the stars, you can see the Cuppy constellation.
So my wish is for at some point Crunch has to be at a lower level than everybody else so he can put his arms up to request uppies on the loader.
Pit trap, pit trap, pit trap, pit trap.
That is delightful.
Welcome to the thrilling sequel. 3 sandholes in a row.
Oh, yeah, you're back to the land of the sinkholes.
No! Beza, I'm having second thoughts.
Oh, yeah, I wonder what Beza will think of this shithole planet.
I must kill everything.
AJ, Gale gets an action point
Yay.
for her freak
Nice.
out.
I'm up to 2.
All right. Anything else? Anything you want to see in this here dungeon for next time?
Just surprise us.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I should be able to do that. Were you not surprised by a fish dragon?
Fish dragon was a lot. Fish dragon was it's very scary.
Especially like childhood trauma fish dragon. I didn't have that on my bingo card.
Mm.
You weren't here for what I said this, but I very genuinely thought when you pulled that specific creature out, I was like, what happened to the turtle? Did the turtle end up
No!
here?
Oh, so many questions. All right, gang. Thank you so much for playing with us tonight. Let's see. How do people find you on the internet? Ash.
I am Dr. Mod, DOKTORMOD on both Mastodon and Blue Sky.
And Jayme.
You can find me on YouTube as Brandoff, the off-brand Gandalf, and on itch.io. I've got my adventures and my games at brandoff.itch.io.
Oh, hell yeah. Kristy.
You can look me up on a website called Vocal. I have some free short stories up there for you to read. They're underneath. God, I did it again. They're under my full name though, so you'll have to look in the show notes for a link, which hopefully will be there. So
I seem to have misplaced it, so if you could send me that again. I was trying to add it to all the notes going back, but
okay.
I seem to have misplaced it.
Check them out. They're good.
Thank you.
All right, AJ.
You can find me on Twitter at AJ_GANAROS. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at AJ_the_Slayer. You can listen to Christmas Tide Ohio, which is a Kids on Bikes podcast, an anthology series that I do with my friends, and we just get into general chaos in a Hallmark town.
That's
Hell
really
yeah.
good. You should listen to it.
Hell yes. And you can find us on Facebook and Twitter, on Twitter at SWRPGpod. Join our Facebook group, True Heroes of Shattered Worlds RPG. We have a Patreon. We got all kinds of stuff there. We have a Discord, and special episodes you won't find anywhere else. So check that out at patreon.com/shatteredworldsrpg. You can also send us an email, shatteredworldspod@gmail.com. And me on all the socials at El Jefe Tacoma. Also, I'm on Omniversal Escapades, which is a stream that we should be continuing. And that'll be every other Sunday from 1 to 3 Pacific Standard Time. I think that's all my plugs. All right. And Jamie's going to do Lucid City, I think, at some point.
Yeah.
For us, so I'm excited about that.
Woohoo!
I think that'll do it. Any final parting words from our heroes here?
R.I.P. Cuppy.
No.
Maybe soon I will make nice borscht for you.
He's vegetarian would be no and good taste to do with, the meat.
Of turtle.
And yes, would be so sad.
Tofertile soup.
Yes. Memory eternal to copy.
This episode has left me shell shocked.
Nailed it. Oh, perfection.
Okay, goodbye, everybody. Forever. I'm leaving forever.
Yeah, I want to do some kind of cool cut scene, but I can't really think of what it would be. I guess the scarab traveling all the way through the in-between back to the slow layer, through acres of mud, like over it with like weird dark eel creatures flying around and little bouncy mud men like Goombas tromping everywhere. And then it gets to an army encampment that's all spread out on this spiral staircase around this world tree that goes up through the level. And then it goes around a little town, and there's a bunch of army lines outside the town. And the scarab goes into an army tent, and the army guy there, he takes off a gloved hand and takes the scarab in hand and studies its readouts. And that is the mission headquarters for the in-between mapping mission. I don't really have anything beyond that. That's what you see. Thanks, gang.
Yeah.
Thanks for the game. Fun game, everybody. Have a good one.
Bye, yo.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Keep it rolling.
Shout out to Space Knife for letting us use their track I'm Taking Off, Shield Your Eyes from their Into the Black Hole EP. Thanks, Space Knife. Keep it rolling.
Dead puppies aren't much fun.
Dead
Puppies.
aren't much fun.
fun. Glad Ash got it.
Yeah, they don't come when you call. They don't play fetch at all.
Yeah.
Dead puppies aren't much fun.
You know, I'm glad I don't get that reference.
I'm just glad it's a reference and not a macabre private joke between the two of you.
They wrote it together. They rehearsed it.
We did. Yeah. Has nothing to do with the fact I used to stay up until 1 a.m. to listen to Dr. Demento on whatever it was, Tuesday nights.
Majah de Golteman.
Oh, cannot hear.
I am a tool, nothing more.
Still can't hear you, Jeff.
Jeff, your mic's on.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, no.
We lost
No.
you again.
Hello, hello.
Yep.
What the hell is
Nope.
going on? What the fuck?
Don't be so mean to us. We want to run away from our evil corporation captain.
God, I just looked back up at that fucking smell of turtle soup joke.
That's so sad.
I didn't expect her to get that sad that quick.
Puppy, no!
Want to know a fun insider thing? I told him I would give him a small to large thing like that, and that was the small one.
So there's something even worse
Oh yeah.
than tumbling to its death, Cuppy Turtle.
Yep, it's gonna be great. Jeff cut all of this.
It's just a series of progressively larger pets with more tragic deaths.
Exactly.
Eventually, it's going to be like the emu that fell into a volcano.
Polar bear getting trapped under a sheet of ice.
Like later in life, you're on another level of like the Zentari homeworld or something, and
Mhm.
Cuppy hits you in the head. Like,
Yup. That's what I thought
It's
this
just-
was. He said dragon moray eel, and I was like, what happened to the fucking turtle?
a bunch of power lines froze and broke, and we're out of power for days because you're out in the middle of nowhere. So you got to wait for the linemen to come out, and it's rainy and snowy, and
Gotta get so many logs for the fire.
right. Just wrap
Should
yourself
be
up in
okay.
blanket. Yeah, it should
Yeah.
be all right.
Blanket time.
Hey, speaking of fire,
Oh shit, dog. What?